Yes, this is the raw truth coming back with part two. Like I was saying, a man that is not complete is not a man at all. You know, somebody come in and try to sell you half a house, you're not gonna go for that. See, black woman, the reason why it's so, I want you to really get this in your head, is because y'all are led by your feelings. And I always say your feelings and emotions don't dictate truth. And I'm going to add another thing. Your feelings and emotions don't dictate that man is right for you or not. It doesn't do that. Case in point, look how many women always crying, I thought he was the right one for me. I thought he loved me. I thought this and I thought that. I thought he cared for me. He said he's going to be there for the rest of his life. What happened? Oh. Do you get the crying until you get the crying and me or somebody like me is there and they're able to listen to you and they realize the reason why he acted the way that he acted is because you didn't have a chance, or you didn't give it a chance to know him for who he is. Because just like the good Lord said, a friend is born out of adversity, and that adversity is a trial. That adversity is a tribulation. That adversity is all the test that comes with the purifying and the making a man a man. And you have to see him go through shit. You have to see him, see him at his, as you may call him, at his lowest. You have to see how he handles it. You have to see, is he going to go to fuck off and start throwing shit and start destroying property and yelling at everybody because he's going through a rough time. You have to see him down on his keister. You know what I'm saying? You have to really, really see how when the deck is stacked against him and he's in a situation where he can't control it, but the only thing that he can control is himself. Once you see a man actually handle that and have the mental capacity and spirit to handle that, then you can say, well, I think that man, will be right for me, because if he's handling this shit and he's going through hell, well, maybe he can handle a family. Maybe I can build with this man. But here's the big thing, that you black woman, see, this is what, when a lot of it is biting y'all in the ass. But you have to understand, black woman, y'all look at things of what that guy has right now, right fucking now, and y'all look at how he's handling his shit right now. He has his car. He has his nice job. He has everything going for him. So it's so fucking easy to play a role that is not you. It's so easy to be a counterfeit, to be a fraud when things is going good for you. It's no different than a fucking friend. Look how many people have money like crazy and stuff and had all these friends. That when that person ran out of money, where the fuck is his friends? He found out when he ran out of money, he never even really had friends. You find out when you ran out of money that you didn't even really have girlfriends. Know what I'm saying, sisters? I want you to listen. Now, in order for a man to be made a man, he have to be tried by some fire. You women is going to have to wait, be patient, and watch when that man, if that man actually says that he cares about you and stuff, wait till he goes through shit. Speak to him, ask him, well, what happened in this situation. Well, oh, really? Talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Develop a relationship where he can open up and be honest. If he had a problem with his mother, and you're seeing how he's handling himself, and how he still love his mother even though his mother can't stand him. I said that's a tribulation right there, because if he's came from a mother who didn't like him, who hated him, but he still loved his mother, but know to keep his distance, but still love his mother, then he will know, if you get on his damn nerves, that he's still gonna love you. If you see him down and out, and you don't see him cussing people out, talking to people like a dog and mistreating them and shit, do you know, hey, there's something up. The problem is, some black woman, and again, I'm talking about the black woman who really care about black men and care about having a relationship with black men. Y'all know, y'all only know what y'all know of him because things is going good and things is going well for him. It's only when a problem situation arises. I'm going to use a scenario for an example. I remember I was watching a YouTube clip that was like, what, 4 years ago, and it stunned me, and it reassured my and backed up everything that I was saying about the storm. Now, when a storm comes, what is a storm? A storm will come and it does damage. It doesn't massage trees and bring the trees down. It rips the trees right off the roots. It destroys houses and stuff. Storms are very destructible. But in the storm of a hurricane, in the storm of a tornado, in the middle is called the eye. And the eye is always calm. As a matter of fact, they're able to detect some tornadoes because when there's a certain area and it's very, very fucking calm, they know some shit is about to happen. And I've seen a helicopter fly in the middle of a tornado. And I thought it was so fucking cool. And you gotta understand, my eyes was right on that bitch. I was looking at this shit, and I was amazed at how they were flying a helicopter inside of a tornado. As the tornado was ripping everything around it and destroying it, it wasn't doing shit to the helicopter. The only thing that it did is it may shook it just a tad bit, but it wasn't nothing because turbulence does that shit. Turbulence does that shit. So it really wasn't doing nothing. And then it had some water on it because I guess there was some water up there, on the windshield. But it wasn't doing nothing to the helicopter. And I said, "Dag." So if a tornado going 5 miles an hour started and I'm in the middle, I'm gonna walk with the tornado in the middle and I will be safe. And while I'm looking at all the damage that it's doing, as long as I'm in the eye or the calm of the storm, I am safe. Well, that's what it is when it comes to men. Understand this, black woman. My sisters who care about the relationship between black man and black woman, understand that. He has to show you and prove to you time after time when that storm comes that he's going to walk in the eye, and when the storm settles, everything may be destroyed around him, but he's calm. Now I understand that sometimes he may like, I can't take this. Sometimes men get weak. Hey, I'm the raw truth. I get weak at times, but then I remember I'm a man, and I'm going to take this shit. I'm going to think about plans. I'm going to meditate, but I'm not going to go out there and rob a bank just because I'm insufficient in funds. No, I'm not going to sit out there and sling dope. I ain't going to see Rob, who cold or shivery, who give me 200 for a quick delivery. I ain't going to do it once. I'm not going to do it twice. I'm not going to do it at all. I'm not going to sit up there and knock an old lady upside the head and steal her purse and try to find money and stuff like that. Shoot, if I'm going through some hard ass shit, guess what? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be productive. That's why whenever I get involved with a female and she blossoms into a woman and I want to be with her, she will know, well, wow, you've been through that and you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Nah. Why didn't you? Because I'm disciplined. And black women understand when a man is going through a storm, it's for him to be disciplined so he can benefit himself and it will ultimately benefit you. Why? Because it's going to build security and it's going to cancel any insecurities about you. Black women, please understand this is very, 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 very helpful to you. So when I was discussing it, and it was like she wanted to give this man a chance, even though some people didn't recommend him. Some people didn't recommend him. Now, do you fault her? Not really. I'm gonna tell you why. Now you're gonna say, "Well, Raw True, you sit up there, you saying that you always talk about black women, but I'm not talking about the black woman that I'm always talking about on my fucking show." Listen, motherfucker. Stop running your fucking mouth and listen. I'm talking about the only black woman who actually wanted to give men a chance, a man a chance when people are saying no. And it's like no different than somebody saying, well, don't give Raw Truth a chance. But even though I'm right for any woman, don't give Raw Truth a chance. And that woman will definitely miss out because I'm one of the few men on this planet that can make a woman a lady. Yes, I'm confident. I'm confident in that because I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? People can get in relationship with the wrong person, recommended or not recommended. So let's not play stupid. Even though I'm taking this tone because this is dedicated for the sisters who actually love black men and actually got dogged out by black men. Some, not the vast majority, but there is some black woman who you have to feel sorry for, who sat up there, got married, and had children just to get abused by that man. And in that abuse, you have to understand what that does. What that does to a woman is because she's a woman, she's going to conform and shut down and become the knot. So therefore, her security is gone and everything is gone. When women are, as I call them, the weaker vessel, who need to be handled with as handling something that is fragile, need to be comforted and need to be protected. And when a woman is in a relationship with a man who some people believe that he was right for her, some people believe that he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And when she gets in a relationship with a man who takes that away from her, then all of a sudden that brings her to nothing, because a man is supposed to honor his God and a woman is supposed to represent his glory. So any man, there's a lesson out there when you are a man and you saying that you are a man, think about it. Whenever some problem situation arises, that woman is going to represent you. You know what I'm saying? That's why your name goes on her when you marry. And I'm saying name goes on her when you marry, because on my channel I promote nothing but marriages. I don't promote that baby daddy. I don't promote praising single mothers. I'm not doing that. Only single mother I will ever praise is a woman whose husband dropped dead and she has children. I will praise her. I don't praise single mothers who couldn't keep their fucking legs closed because you couldn't respect your fucking children or bring them in the union called marriage. So please understand, black women, the biggest mistake that you can have is trying to change a man to conform to you when you are the ones to be conformed to. And understand that too. That proves that women are not doesn't have power, because if any man that gets with a woman and he's abusing that woman, The power is in that man. The power is not in that woman. She has none. And so she becomes what? Vulnerable. Can't you understand, black woman? Use that to make yourself vulnerable, and then you'll attract somebody like me. You know, when I'm talking to my friend and stuff, it just, all kind of feelings just came out of me, and I just wanted to protect her. I'm going to go into a little detail with that coming back with part 3.